This video presents two early science fiction heroes who were both engaged in fantastic adventures on Mars. Gulliver of Mars, who first appeared in 1905, and John Carter, Warlord of Mars, who first appeared 7 years later in 1912. They are initially presented separately on 1970s Marvel Comics comic book covers, and then together on Dynamite Entertainment 2012 comic book covers, plus related interior pages, all in chronological order. Information about each character is provided while the Marvel covers go by. The Dynamite comic books bring the two heroes together, and an overview of the action going on in each of the 5 issues is provided. After that, find out about live-action movie appearances of John Carter, Warlord of Mars, or related artist Frank Frazetta. Phenomenal paintings of Mars go by. Gulliver of Mars first appeared in 1905 in the novel Lieutenant Gulliver Jones' His Vacation, which was written by English writer Edwin Lester Arnold. The novel's mediocre reception led Arnold to stop writing fiction, but the novel was significant because it came out only 7 years before the first appearance of John Carter, Warlord of Mars, who spawned the planetary romance, also known as the Sword and Planet genre of fiction. Lieutenant Gulliver Jones is in the United States Navy and is magically transported to Mars via a magic carpet. Jones stumbles in and out of trouble without quite mastering it, encountering enemies and a princess. John Carter, Warlord of Mars, first appeared in 1912 in the story Under the Moons of Mars, serialized in the February to July 1912 issues of the pulp magazine The All Story. John Carter was created by the American writer Edgar Rice Burroughs, who also created his romantic interest, Dejah Thoris, a princess of Mars, plus many other fictional worlds, including those of Tarzan, Carson of Venus, and Moon Maid. The serialization was published as the novel A Princess of Mars in 1917. In that book, the physical appearance of Dejah Thoris was initially described in part as, save for her highly wrought ornaments, she was entirely naked, nor could any apparel have enhanced the beauty of her perfect and symmetrical figure. 10 more Mars books were published over the next several decades. This Mars series inspired a number of well-known science fiction writers, including Jack Vance, Ray Bradbury, Arthur C. Clarke, Robert A. Heinlein, and John Norman. The series was also inspirational for many scientists in the fields of space exploration and the search for extraterrestrial life, including Carl Sagan, who read A Princess of Mars when he was a child. John Carter was a major influence on other science fiction tales and characters, including Buck Rogers, Flash Gordon, Superman, Adam Strange, Dune, Star Wars, and Avatar. John Carter is immortal, remembers no childhood, and served in the American Civil War on the side of the Confederacy. The story starts with John Carter, a Civil War veteran prospecting for gold in Arizona. To escape from hostile Apaches, he enters a cave and subsequently he is mysteriously teleported to Mars, also known as Barsoom. On Mars, with its lower gravity, he discovers that he is effectively much stronger than on Earth. For example, he can jump much higher. Mars was a dying planet with a desert environment and lots of conflict between different types of Martians. Initially, John Carter saves Dejah Thoris from giant, intelligent, six-limbed creatures called Tharks. Although Dejah Thoris plays the role of the conventional damsel in distress, she is also portrayed as a competent and capable adventurer in her own right, fully capable of defending herself. In time, John Carter and Dejah Thoris get married and have a family. For Warriors of Mars, issue number 1. Before John Carter, another Earthman visited the Red Planet, Lieutenant Gulliver Jones. Now, these legendary warriors are brought together for the first time. When Lieutenant Gulliver Jones happens upon a mysterious old man with a beautiful carpet, he soon finds himself transported through space and time to the planet Mars, where he meets the beautiful Princess Hera and a ferocious tribe of red Martians bent on capturing her. For issue number 2, barely escaping the river of death, Gulliver tracks the Thither people who have kidnapped Princess Hera. He makes several shocking discoveries along the way as he goes deeper into Barsoom's unknown regions. Gulliver's past will soon collide with John Carter's present. For issue number 3, John Carter learned of the legend of an Earthman named Gulliver Jones, who visited Barsoom before he did. When Gulliver's mystic rug is discovered, Carter comes face to face with the legend when Gulliver is resurrected. Now, just as these two Earthmen come face to face, another threat looms with the return of Gulliver's greatest foes, the mysterious Thither people. For issue number 4, the return of the Thither people has forced an uneasy alliance between John Carter and Gulliver Jones. Fighting side by side, they venture into unknown regions to try to rescue Dejah Thoris and stop the Thither King from using the power of Gulliver's carpet to change the face of Barsoom. For issue number 5, Gulliver used his carpet to go far into Barsoom's future. There, he meets the descendant of John Carter and Dejah Thoris, and an unexpected new enemy. In 2009, there was a direct-to-DVD movie titled Princess of Mars, with Antonio Sabato Jr. as John Carter and Tracy Lords as Dejah Thoris, made by American independent studio The Asylum. In 2012, there was a movie titled John Carter, with Taylor Kitsch as John Carter and Lynn Collins as Dejah Thoris, made by Disney. In the near future, do you want a new live-action movie made about any of the characters in this video? And if so, who? And what actor do you want cast as who you choose? Now, onto a quick review of 4 thumbnails of other recent Comic Excitement Convention videos that you may enjoy. Crime Syndicate, who fights them after they rule Earth? Supergirl, Superwoman, and more. 2008 to 2009. Covers, pages, story. Batgirl, 2011 to 2012. 13 issues. Covers, pages, and story. Purgatory, 2014 to 2015. 5 issues. Covers, pages, and story. More videos like this one, short and longer, can be viewed at the Comic Excitement Convention Science Fiction playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.